Oh, the Jigga Man. The Jigga Man. In the year 2025, a hot topic in the news for a lot of the year was news involving Jim Jones or Cameron. It was not even a resurgence of the Dipset. It was a shameful embarrassment of the Dipset the entire year. In hip hop, people who embarrassed themselves in 2025, 50 Cent, as usual, embarrassed himself. Cameron embarrassed himself. Jim Jones embarrassed himself. Did Meek Mill bunny hop last year? Can anyone confirm? Did Meek Mill bunny hop again, or did he give like 20 black kids $8 for water again? What nonsense did Meek Mill do in 2025? Was that the No Diddy? Is that when he said that? Like what did Meek Mill do? Gilly the Kids wearing big ass eagle hats. I don't understand that one. Remy Ma. Oh God. Yeah, Easy the Block Captain got whooped again by Papoose and Cassidy. Pottsville pigeon. Anyway, but I don't even remember how I got to this, but I never cared for Jim Jones, and I've always been amused when he was made a fool of. Now, this song "Dig a Hole," oh my God, Diddy had that written on his chest. Dig a hole. Let me just go through this. According to the geniuses at Rap Genius, Dig a Hole is a diss song and largely looked as a response to Cameron's You Gotta Love It. Oh my God. You gotta hate it the way we get in this paper or something like that. The original version of this record, who cares? This is supposed to be like Jay-Z's, this is Jay-Z's vicious diss after Ether. Like he learned from Ether, so he made this about the Dipset, the Camerons, the Jim Jones. Computers Putin. And I never really liked this song. I didn't really like the beat. But I got to say, Jay-Z got at these niggas. Hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to this channel. Now let me just read this. Jay-Z intro. Dig a hole, bury yourself, N-word. Go ahead, keep going. I got some nice dresses for you guys. The incomparable H.O. Now, the fact that Jay-Z called himself a hoe was always funny to me. H.O.? You mean hoe? You're calling yourself a hoe for years. Is he Willie D's fan? Sterling Sims. Who the hell is this? Another person Jay-Z didn't credit. Sterling Sims. Why does dude look familiar? Sterling Sims. Who is this? Sterling Sims. Oh God, another Philadelphia artist Jay-Z took advantage of and wouldn't credit properly. Sterling Sims. Why do I feel like there's some song he had that I knew? Nah. All right. So the hook is told ya to get ya money when you see a boss coming. Oh, Puffy. Everything's a Diddy reference. Pause. Thought was funny, but watch what you see now. Nothing left to accomplish. I then came out and conquered. And now you see what you talking. Okay, whatever. Jay-Z's first verse. I'm still here, mon frere. Is that self-French language? I know the cross I bear. Wasn't Jay-Z the one who 1 minute he's an atheist, the next minute he's Illuminati, next minute he's a 5%er, next mission? I know the cross I bear. They like, that's why they call you Hove. I'm like, yeah. I'm like air. Lil shots go through me. Won't tear one tissue. No tears, no issue. Not an issue. No, wait. No tears, no tissue. Not an issue. Don't cry for me. I'm not crying for niggas. I peep these N-words from deep. Got a front row seat. Even if you don't speak. Silent partner. I hear you loud and clear. Is he talking about Biggs? Now also, this record, this is Kingdom Come. This is arguably the worst Jay-Z album ever. And it's amazing. Man worshippers like, no. You people who worship these rappers, like everything they do is good to you. Or it really wasn't that bad. Man, shut up. No standard having idolater. This album is horrible. Just the cover of the album giving me a migraine. I need some Excedrin, some Motrin. Oh my God. This is, right when the whole Rockefeller split happened and, whatever the case. So that whole thing's going on. Silent partner. I hear you loud and clear. That's left a fingerprint. You ain't gotta be there. It's amazing. Jay-Z dissed all these dudes. He dissed Siegel, he dissed Damon Dash, he dissed Biggs, he dissed all these dudes, left them for dead. People blackballed them, and to this day they've all come back to suck Jay-Z's nuts. Biggs Burke humbled himself and went right back to Roc Nation. Jay-Z said, "I hear you loud and clear. You ain't gotta be there." He's saying, "I don't need you." The real question is, when will the Jigga Man reunite with Choke No Joke? Am I lying? Come on, Dame. My Choke No Joke and my Cameron sound the same, but am I lying? Am I lying? Come on, Dame. Right? Come on, Dame. Right? Choke No Joke. Why does he always say the word right so much? Anyway, I'm just waiting till you dig a hole big enough to put your whole body in. Then I'm gonna body them. It's nothing but a hobby to him. Simple as a serve and volley to him. And words like Hove. Why don't you get an old boy? Why kill a puppet and leave Geppetto alive? Why not wait to catch them all together? That's why you dig one big hole one time. And the experts, here, Hove, he's simply saying that he wasn't going to waste time killing the puppets every time they popped up with a new diss, i.e. Cameron, or Jim Jones and all the lil rappers throwing shade at him at the time. Once again, a lot of you groupies, you sound like homosexual white women. But how come when it's a rapper you like, everyone's hating on them? But yet the rapper you like is the biggest hater. Jay-Z been hating for 30 years. 50 Cent, Eminem, these are the biggest haters in hip-hop history. Puffy, they all haters. But if you like them, you say everyone else is hating. It's one great room spin. The main culprits were Dame and Biggs, so he'll rather wait till all his foes, including their generals, can be killed in one shot. He expends less energy and resources and wins more glory. Jay is an efficient commander, if you will. Oh my god. The Jigga Man. I bet he did jig a man. Verse 2. How is N-words dissing me? I made it possible for N-words to make history. How... oh god, the egotism of Jay-Z. How is this possible? Please explain this to me. How is it logical? How is the lace front dreadlock weave you've been wearing logical? Have we forgotten our history? Let's open our Bibles. Oh my God. Jay-Z, who's wearing Aleister Crowley sayings on his shirt, talking about, let's talk about the Bible. Jay-Z, who's calling himself Hove to mock Jehovah God. No, when Jay-Z says Hove, he means like the God MC. Okay, so he's biting Rakim. Come on, man. I feel you hate, man. Come on, man. See, people who have no vocabulary, people who don't have an actual rebuttal, when you bring up logical points, they always run to hating because they don't know how to speak. They have no actual mind. They can't think. Most of the rap audience, you're not thinkers. You're just groupies who act like your mother. Let's open our Bibles. It's like the disciples dissing Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now he's calling a Dipset and State Property his disciples and he's Christ. Oh my God. You know what? Why did I say Jay-Z destroyed them? This is blasphemy. This song right here is so Jay-Z. I'm God. I made it possible for you niggas. I'm the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to you Negroes. How could you diss me? These individuals. He's talking like Farrakhan. It's like the disciples, brother, dissing Jesus and becoming his rivals. These individuals. Like, oh my God, Farrakhan. The Honorable. The man has so much grease in his conch. I said conch. Shunning the one thing that they owe their life to. Oh my God. Now Jay-Z's about to sacrifice. Shout out to all the models who ain't here. You let that man hype you to go against your idol. Knowing good and goddamn well, this, speaking of models, the finest video model, this is more important. Shirley, I think her name is Shirley McGraham. Oh my God. Is her name Shirley McGraham? Oh my God. What was her name? Was it Shawnee? Maybe it was Shawnee. Shawnee McGraham. Oh my God. She was in the Best of Me video with Jay-Z. Oh my God. She 10 billion times better than Beyonce. Oh my God. She was in the Best of Me video in the car. Oh my God. This is more important than the Jigga Man. Oh my gosh. Graham. 90s. Wasn't she like a Miss Jamaica? Can you get a clear picture of this big head motherfucker? Damn. This is the best picture they got from the video. And this is how she is now. She look nice now. Older woman now. Oh my God. Wait, she was in the oh yeah, she was in the DMX video. Yeah, I don't need to see that. All right. Damn. Anyway, what was the video about? Knowing good and goddamn well, this is what I do. Think I'm in the office. I'm off my grind. Puffy's grinding. That's how kids become orphans. You lost your mind, 50 Cent. I keep my enemies close. I give them enough rope. They put themselves in the air. I just kick away the chair. Oh, the Jigga Man. Hove gon' get you. I ain't forget your little disrespect. No ho, daddy gon' spank you for that you said. Isn't Jay-Z obsessed with a rainbow dead painter? It's hard to do when you've got nothing to prove. Everybody know you better. You in a lose-lose. Here's excuses. Because even when you win, you ultimately you lose. He just rhymed lose-lose with lose. And this is your king. Real N-words like, why Hove talking to dude? Oh my God, real N-words? They don't call him Jay. They don't call him Sean. They don't call him Corey or Carter. They call him Hove. Look, to me, it's still 1997. I've never called Jay-Z Hove. I'm not going to call another man that. I call him the Jigga Man or Camel Face Carter. You selling in low twos. You... Okay. This line reminded me why I said he destroyed them. Okay, he did not destroy them. He had one great line this whole garbage song. Never mind. I got to change the title. This is the Cameron and Jim Jones, or one of them. You selling in low twos, saying Cameron or Jim Jones, your album sold 200,000. Only time you went platinum, the only time you went platinum, my chain was on your neck. That's an actual fact. You're selling 200,000. Only time you were platinum was when my chain was around your neck, the Rockefeller chain. That's a cold-blooded line. But here we go. Here we go with the rapper thing. People could have clowned Jay-Z that Reasonable Doubt only sold 300,000. It's like the picking of choosing. Great, Jay-Z can't sell records now. Record sales, like, to me, it's always funny when people start going to record sales. Okay, Vanilla Ice is better than Jay-Z because Vanilla Ice sold 50 million copies of Ice Ice Baby. So if you want to do record sales, that means Vanilla Ice is better than Jay-Z. MC Hammer better than Nas. Master P better than Jay-Z. Master P got albums that outsold Jay-Z albums in the same period. So if we talk about record sales, I mean, you can't... Record sales do not mean someone is good or talented or their work was good. Record sales means usually your label kept buying copies or you promoted this to death. Record sales do not mean something was good. It just means a lot of people bought it. 30 million people bought Vanilla Ice's first album. Do you think they still think it's a good album today? But it was a cold-blooded line. Cameron, you only selling 200,000. Only time you went platinum when my chain was around your neck. Yeah, his chain was around your neck when he was the president of your company. Anyway, that's an actual fact, so I'm praying that it spills outside the booth. No, you're not. Jay-Z don't want problems with nobody. It's always funny to me when, like, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Puffy do like this. Yeah, I'm looking for problems. You're not a mob boss. You're not about to have nothing happen to nobody. Puffy did not have Tupac or Biggie deleted. That's a lie. These dudes, the only people they harm is women. Look up how many females Jay-Z been around that all of a sudden disappeared. 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Puffy, the only history they have doing something to somebody is Fredro Starr and Steve Stout. Okay. Okay, 50 Cent's big fight was Fredro Starr. He got his ass whooped by Ja Rule in Atlanta. Tony Yayo still lying about that. Great. So 50 Cent's fight record is Fredro Starr, and not even a real fight. It was a slap, and great. You slap someone smaller than you. Okay, and then Puffy's fight record is Steve Stout and video models. Okay, and like a UFC receivers coach. Watch out for the cowbell. What was it? Goody Mob? Watch out for the hook. Watch out for the cowbell. And then Jay-Z, his fight record is he stabbed over Charlie Baltimore and leaked copies of Volume 3. He didn't want no one hearing the things you do with Mariah Carey. Anyway, hit the like button. So I'm praying it spills outside the booth. That's funny. That's when y'all N-words outside your truth, outside your league. That's not what you do. N-words throwing rock signs outside your coop. Oh my God, he's cooking Cameron because Cameron did say they threw up the rock and then clapped him in DC because he looked too much like Alpo. Antoine. One of the greatest, most enthralling interviews on YouTube is that Alpo interview with Feds Magazine or whatever it was. The dude Antoine. So Alpo, why you kill Big Head Gary? Antoine. Antoine. Poe had to do what Poe had to do. My little man Gary, I love Gary. My little man, he had a big head, Gary. But I had to kill. I loved him. I love Gary, but I had to kill that nigga. Oh my God. Alpo's storytelling, I mean, complete sociopath, but his storytelling, is how he can remember the grave, intricate details. It was bone chilling. So Alpo, how did you meet Wayne Perry? Wayne, the kid Wayne, I think what year was that? I think it was 89. Was it 89, 90? I met the kid Wayne. I kept hearing about Wayne. And he loved to murder. He loved that murder game. He loved to lay that murder game. Oh my God. Alpo's Dominican, but he said the word murder like a West Indian. But oh my God, I was just that Alpo interview. Oh my God, just bone chilling. So Alpo. Yes, Antoine. So Alpo, Antoine. Did you send the last Cash App, nigga? Yeah. I sent it, Alpo. Bitch. Check the last Cash. He sent the Cash App. Okay, Antoine. What's your next question? Like, oh my God, man, Alpo, man. That's the one Alpo interview you're ever gonna get. Him and those BS Queens flip clips. But man, that interview, man, I gotta watch that again. Apparently, Alpo sold Jay-Z bricks, or the other way around. I don't give a damn. They're all Luciferians. Fuck them. But oh man, that interview, man, because that's more important than this song. But when Antoine was like, Alpo, why did you kill Rich Porter? And Alpo's like, Antoine, at that particular time, I think it was 80, it's 88. No, I killed that nigga in 90. No, was it 89? No, because I had the Lex, I had the convertible Lex with the peanut butter seats. No, it was 90. I think I killed that nigga in 90. Yeah, Antoine, at that particular time, I loved Richard. He never calls him Rich. I loved Richard, but at that particular time, Antoine, neither I nor Rich, neither one of us at that particular time, neither one of us were angels, Antoine. I loved Richard, but the nigga lied to me about the price of a couple bricks. So I said, if he would lie to me about that, well, what else? This nigga would kill me. So Alpo, you thought, because this is more important than Jay-Z. So Alpo, you thought that just because he lied about some bricks, that was enough to like end his life? Well, Antoine, when you say it like that, it makes it seem harsh. And I guess I could have handled it a little bit better. Like, Jesus, oh man, I might have to watch that again after this. That enthralling. So anyway, Jay-Z is referencing good Lord, I went on a tangent. Did I say hit the like button yet? Cameron got clapped in DC because he looked like Alpo too much, and apparently Cameron, who snitched and said they threw up the. I was in DC. You feel me? I was in DC. You feel me? And at that particular time, wild niggas. It was wild. Niggas was throwing up the rocks. You feel me? Why did he get on camera and say they threw up the Rockefeller sign and clapped me? How is that not snitching? The Jigga Man, and Killer Cam. N-words throwing rock signs outside your coop. Don't look at Hov like he done something wrong to him, cause he's on to him. He just took what belonged to him. What the hell? Did he just admit to R-wording Cameron in DC? N-words is playing checkers with chess playing Hov. How many times? N-words is playing checkers with chess playing. How many times he gonna call himself Hov? This game is over. Didn't Lil Flip have that out at the time? I don't know if y'all know you in a hole. And when he says dig a hole, okay, another thing about Puffy and 50 Cent and Jay-Z, and I mention them because they are all the same person. This whole dig a hole, you know what dig a hole means? You're in a hole, you know what that means? I just complained to my Jewish daddies, so they're gonna block you. That's what that means. Yeah, you can't get signed by Universal, you gotta go to Koch. You gotta go to Koch, because that's what these people do. That's their, you people, 50 Cent is so powerful, he's so smart, Jay-Z, no, you know what they're powerful, what power? They have no power, no, they have access to Jewish people to cry and complain and have you blackballed. You know what the power is? Block this person's album. That's power to you? Crying to a small hat? Speaking of crying, if you have to hear this whole album, you will be in tears. Now I will say this, and if somebody pays for it, I'll review this album. But I'm not gonna just like review this album. But I will say on this album, the Prelude is one of the best intros in hip hop history. The Prelude is incredible. That's like Reasonable Doubt type rapping. Oh my God, this is also an album. I felt like the mixing was like too loud on certain songs. I think Young Guru was on here. Young Guru, the most overrated engineer ever, but whatever. Ain't he from Delaware? Whatever. Does he know Briz Rothstein? Oh my God, it's all right. Kingdom Come, I didn't like that song. Show Me What You Got. I always love Show Me What You Got. This is when he's dissing Lil Dwayne and Birdman. Lost One, very good song. Another subliminal at Damon Dash. 30 something. Everything else, just trash. Horrible Beyonce features. There's some horrible Usher song on here. 44/4's got to do 22. Yeah, garbage. This album is also, 10 years after Reasonable Doubt, so the Prelude and 44/4's is like, I guess, tributes to that. But this album is garbage. It's skippable. If you never heard it, don't waste your time. But if you want me to review it, if you donate to the Cash App or the Venmo, which is XDN Online, I'll review it and rant on it. With that said, the Jigga Man kind of destroys Cameron with one line, but I don't know. Like this is also a weird period of hip hop. This is 06. This is when like they were phasing out New York to force Atlanta down your throat. Oh, what would we do without Southern rappers? I'm up out of here. That is it.